nervous because I wanted to pick something that I knew about and something that was important to everybody. So I could talk about that. Then I realized that half of us probably wouldn't be interested in it. I was trying to find something that was meaningful, something could hold somebody's interest. So as I was looking for my topic, I realized what I wanted to talk about was all around us all the time. So I finally chose technology addiction as my advocacy. Maybe I'm going to talk to you about why technology is bad or why is it good. I'm going to give you a couple points and then I want you to decide for yourself if you think that we're going in a good way. According to an article on psychology, about 40% of the population is addicted to technology. Do you constantly check your phone? Do you get anxiety whenever you don't see your phone beside? Just think what would happen if your computers, phones, laptop crashed today. Today, most people are into technology, such that losing it would alter their life negatively. I can't deny that we are becoming dependent on technology quite fast. This can be proved by the fact that most of us, especially teens, cannot go for a minute without looking at their phones. Well, society may have gone too far in technology dependence such that it has become so immense that doctors have recommended for technology detox. Perhaps you may have heard it, but if not yet, according to Oxford Dictionary, technology detox is a period during which an individual avoids using any electronic devices, including smartphones, computers, tablets, and etc., as a chance to reduce the stress and focus on social interaction in the outside world. What actually causes technology addiction is not all that well understood. Researchers claim it may be a combination of inherent genetic traits and elements in the environment. Although the use of gadgets and other devices has many positive impacts, but at the same time, it has negative impacts on the individuals. We also know that digital activities make us strong in technical skill, but it also makes us weak in real-life practical skills. It takes away from the reality and helping them to live in their imaginary world. Due to the time spent on the other devices, the youth refrain from some outdoor activities with families and friends. It would have been a lot better if the negative impacts of the use of digital services would have been known before some years. The present generation is addicted to social medias like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and etc. The addiction causes conflicts such as intolerance and relapse among the youth. The addictive internet use has negative effects or negative impacts on mental health. There is a positive relationship between technology addiction and psychiatric disorder like depression, bipolar disorders. Technology abuser is likely to have underlying health issues such as insomnia, anxiety, depression. They also appear to have tendencies towards impulsiveness. Individuals who tend to keep themselves and shy away from social contact with others tend to find technological environment and online more welcoming to connect with others in a way where social contact is limited. These individuals are more prone to technology addiction because they tend to use technology on an ongoing basis to fill their social needs. For example, at work or school, are more prone to utilize technological devices to relieve stress and distract them from their current situation. We all know that technology fulfills our natural human need for stimulation, changes interaction, in environment with great efficiencies. When teenagers experience romantic rejection, poor grade on an exam, or problem that they can't handle, technology can become a quick and easy to fill basic needs and as such can be addictive. Do you really need to be addicted to technologies? Well, obviously no. Social media sometimes feeds our need for human connection by allowing us to share feedback with those who are from in time and social status. For example, for animals, they also need a human contact for psychological, emotional, and physical health. The appeal of the technology and social is that it helps to us feel. Well, for me, technology is certainly not all bad. Its overuse can pose certain key risks, especially to teens. When you know that you're addicted to technologies, maybe you can have sleep disorders. Sleep disorders can develop as teens stay up all night to play with technology. And as a result, guess what? Academic, athletic, and social performance decrease. The extreme use of technology can disrupt normal patterns and mood and socialization in teens. It stands to reason that if we can prevent technology addiction, we may also be able to prevent other risky behaviors and dangerous consequences to the youth. In addition to the causes of technology addiction, there are also risk factors that have been identified that can make individuals more prone to developing technology addiction. For example, both males and females are at risk of developing technology addiction. Men are more prone to online gambling, gaming addiction, whereas women are more vulnerable to online shopping, social medias, and text addictions. However, at the same time, more and more people found that they are in some trouble about using the technology. I, I found out that there is always two sides of a story. The addiction to technology can be a just habit or it can be distress for the others. We can focus our attention to two main addictions the, that technology might bring us and how the technology could also help us get over them. The first one is gaming addiction. It is uncontrolled use of video games in a way that causes problems in other areas of our life. They said that it can be harmful, can be addictive, and can increase aggression. Some gamers feel unable to reduce the time they spend playing. Others do not experience craving if they are unable to play. However, these effects are highly individual, may involve many more factors than simply the amount of time spent playing games. The second one is the cell phone addiction. It's no big secret that teens have the complex relationship with technology. They are expected to use technology both in and out of the classroom to make them grade. They manage their social lives through various apps and social media platforms. Today's teens face intense level of pressure. It's natural for parents to wonder if a teen's apparent obsession with mobile phone qualifies as addictive behavior. After all, it can be incredibly frustrating to attempt to hold conversation with with someone when they can peel their eyes away from their phone. As it turns out, parents have reason to worry. And there is also have negative effects when it comes to phone addiction. What if all people are addicted to technology? It means our life will stop if the technology stops working. In conclusion, technology addiction is a huge disaster and everybody is at risk of encountering it. Yes, we can say that it also helps us in our daily lives, but it can also a distraction to us. Humans also think that what is good for their lives, especially on children, it is more dangerous to them more than the adults. There has many reasons to avoid or prevent technology addiction. Preventing teen addiction to technology means finding a balance within students' lives so that teenagers do not misuse their technology as an escape from real-world challenges, emotions, socialization, or identity. We must do all we can do to prevent any sort of addiction from occurring in children's life. Technology can be a protective factor if used properly, and adults can play a role in student technology addiction prevention by showing young people the benefits to be gained from a healthy, balanced approach to technology use. So, I must say that, say no to technology addiction. I'm Catherine Claire Hernandez from St. Benedict of Nursia.